Hello, everyone. I'm Robin Hattersley, Editor-in-Chief of Campus Safety Magazine. Welcome to the show. Axis Communications is a leader in security technology, providing a wide variety of products and solutions, from video surveillance to network audio, intercoms, body-worn cameras, video recorders and workstations, accessories, and more. But many school, university, and healthcare protection professionals, as well as other security technology end users, may not understand how they can actually acquire Axis's award-winning systems or how they could take advantage of the many resources the company has to offer. So to help us better understand how Axis actually works, I spoke with Bruce Canal, Axis's Education Segment Development Manager. In our conversation, Bruce explains Axis's purchasing process and why the company designed the process this way. He also explains how his company can make the jobs of campus security and public safety executives easier, as well as the current buying trends of his campus customers. So with that, here's my interview with Bruce. Enjoy the show. Now, Bruce, can a school, university, or healthcare administrator buy solutions from Axis directly? And can you explain the process and how they can acquire your solutions?
Well, that's a great question, and I'm glad you asked it because sometimes it's a little confusing. Many times if I'm at a conference and someone comes and looks at our booth and likes some of the things they say, they see, and they say, well, how do we buy that? Can I place an order? You can't place an order with me. You can't place an order with an Axis employee because that's not the way we operate. We sell only to integrators. That's those individuals and companies that install equipment. Or we sell to distributors, those folks who then sell it to those who install it. We do this for a couple of reasons, but the primary reason really is to keep a buffer between us and those customers, those people, those practitioners, those people that use our stuff. And we like to have that because they don't feel uncomfortable talking to me. They feel like that they can listen to my advice. As a former end user myself, it's kind of pleasant to be able to now sit on this side and help other security practitioners in the university level or wherever, K-12 level, and help them make decisions. And they know that I'm not going to press them to buy one of these or 5 of these or 10 of these because I can't sell it to them.
So what is Axis's approach with schools, colleges, and healthcare facilities and other organizations that use your systems today? And has it changed over the years?
The way we look at it today is a little bit different than what we looked at it in years past. In years past, because Axis is really the IoT security of everything that's the school or campus security related, we looked at it more from the perspective of forensic evidence, getting good quality video or a technology that will help solve a situation. But today we've kind of changed gears a little. We're now looking at more about prevention. Our customers, security directors, security managers across the country have asked us to help them prevent issues, prevent tragedies from happening. And so we have put a greater emphasis on how we can prevent these situations. For example, best example I can give you is access control, where now we have video audio intercoms at the front entrances, and we have access control throughout the rest of the doors. So that you don't have keys to lose. That's one thing. A steel key can get lost, and if the key is in the open, as we call it, then you might have to record all the doors. But the second thing, and probably a greater thing, it allows us to build a fortress of our institutions. So whether it's a K-12 elementary school or it's a college dormitory, or it's a building, an outbuilding or something, if we have it secure, then we're less likely to have an intruder, an unwanted guest in the building. Because remember, hospitals and colleges, campuses, we're an open environment as it is. So if there's ways to secure things and create a fortress and not a prison, that's the emphasis now, is to help protect our end users, the students and the patrons of the institution, whatever, to help protect them, but yet make them feel comfortable and free. Then that's where we've kind of gone. So we've added things like IP audio, and as I said, access control and video cameras with analytics that can help us prevent a potential tragedy before it becomes that tragedy.
So can you explain how your company makes life easier for your customers today when they are making decisions about security technology and equipment?
What we do today is we are really trying to emphasize the total cost of ownership. We're trying to emphasize how we can better help those security directors and security managers make their budget work for them, but while not compromising any of the security measures they still want. So we have now extended warranties. We have a 5-year warranty. Axis is very proud to have the highest mean time to failure rate in the industry, meaning when you purchase our stuff, it won't break, it lasts forever. And if it does, if we have situations where it may fail, then we have a procedure for replacing it that will be so quick that it beats our competitors. We want to make sure that those cameras are working, that the access control is working to the peak. But if there is a situation, we are there to help. We're also there to help you with folks that can take phone calls and troubleshoot and fix the situation. But then we go a little farther than that. We have a lot of complementary services that help those security directors make decisions, or whether it's an assistant superintendent or whomever that is not really that learned about security technology, but yet they're making these decisions. So we've got tools like Site Designer, which will help them determine where to place cameras, where to place their access control, to do these kind of things before they actually talk to those people who are going to install it, because the smarter they are ahead of the game, the better their purchase will be, the more happy they will be in the long term, because they will have made a good investment, their budget will go farther, and they'll just be overall in 3 to 5 to 7 years, they'll be happy with Axis and happy with the decision they made 7 years earlier when they bought it.
Now, what is the technology that school, college, and hospital administrators today are most interested in?
Today, things have changed. They have changed in the fact that while we have become accustomed to, let's say, for example, surveillance cameras on every street corner, surveillance cameras at the entrance of every building, and I don't care if you're going into a hospital or going into a dormitory on a large university campus, there's probably a surveillance camera watching you. Students and visitors and patients alike, all those individuals have become accustomed to it. But now we feel like, okay, is the technology there that we can still have that same high quality of equipment, but yet not have 65 cameras on one hallway, or not to have a cafeteria full of cameras all the way around every corner? So what we have done at Axis is we've really kind of led with imaginative and innovative ideas on how to put multi-sensor cameras in just one fixture. So now you get more cameras in one fixture. It's a lower profile, so you're getting equal, if not better, coverage. But there just isn't a camera every 20 feet. And our end users are those folks that use our stuff really think this is a big move and in the right direction, especially because they feel like now they're still getting the same quality access equipment they've had before, but now they don't just feel like everybody's watching all the time, that it's just a camera here, a camera there, a camera over there. That's where we kind of moved, and it's been very well. We have 2 sensor cameras, 4 sensor cameras, just other types of multi-sensor cameras, indoor, outdoor. It works very well for us, and I think that those people, the practitioners using it today, are very pleased to see our move in that direction.
Bruce, thank you so much.
My pleasure, Robin. Thank you for inviting me to do this.